Hi, 1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to show you how to set up your Ring Outdoor Siren. This is designed to work with your Ring Alarm System or Ring Alarm System Pro, and it is an outdoor alarm siren module as well as a flashing light. So if your Ring alarm is tripped and the siren goes off inside your house, this can be added to that system and you can put it outside your house, and it will also make an additional auxiliary alarm. It's going to be really loud, over 100 decibels, as well as this light built in is going to flash and be very easy to find. So if you're having an emergency like a fire or some other issue and first responders need to come, they're going to be able to see something's going on and find your house, or just to alert your neighbors that something's going on or scare somebody away. You could set this off with the panic button as well, and it's really loud. Everyone in your neighborhood is going to know what's going on or something's going on, and the light will also flash, and you'll be able to see that at night or even daytime. So you need to have your Ring alarm set up and installed to get this set up. So we've already done that. You're also going to need the Ring app. Now we can get started setting this up by removing on the bottom here. There's a little screw, and we need to loosen that screw. It's actually a captive screw, and then we're going to take this back plate off. So let's start doing that now. You can see that little spring holds the screw in place, and once you've got it out there, you're just going to be able to slide this backer plate off, and then we've got the siren here. And you can see on this backer plate, it's got a couple of holes here, and that's what we're going to use to mount it. And then the siren just locks into place here on these couple slats. So now that we've got that removed, we need to remove these screws here, and that's going to give us access to the batteries in here. So the Ring Outdoor Siren can run on either 3 D-cell batteries, which are included with the device, or you can use it with a rechargeable battery pack from Ring. We'll include a link to that in the description below. Or you can hardwire it. There's a little port here, and you can hardwire that so you could have it supplied with a Ring power source plugged in, and you never have to change any batteries. Or if you get the battery pack, the rechargeable battery pack, you could link this to a Ring solar module, and then you would never have to recharge the rechargeable batteries. But it is nice that it runs on batteries, so you're all set. Once you've got the batteries in here installed and you've got them connected, you don't really need to do much after that. But if you want to, you've got those other power source options. So we're just going to remove these 3 screws here. Now we can remove the battery cover, and you do that by kind of sliding up, and then it's going to pop off from there. So you have to slide it up to get that out of there. And you can see this is where you can put that rechargeable battery pack in. That's what this is for here. And then you've got your batteries here, just 3 D cells, and you're all good to go. And you can see the little hardwiring port down here. And there is a gasket because this is meant to be placed outside, so it prevents water intrusion from getting in there. Now that we've got the battery cover removed, we're ready to go to the Ring app and start getting this set up. So this is the Ring app right here. I'm going to click on it and open it up. This is just the main home screen for the Ring app. We're going to click in the upper left-hand corner here on the menu buttons, and then we're going to click down and scroll to set up a device here. And now I'm going to scroll through and see if I can't find what we're going to install here. So we've got a couple different options, but we are installing a security item here. So we're going to click here, and then it's got some other items here: Ring alarm, keypads, range extenders. That's what we're looking for right there, siren. So we're going to click on that, and now it says your siren, a Z-Wave indoor siren. That's not what we're going to go to. We're going to go to the second option here, which is our Ring Outdoor Siren right here. We click on that, and then it says introducing a Ring Outdoor Alarm Siren. We're going to click ready. Here it says loosen the security screw and open the battery compartment, which we've already done, so we're all good there. And then we're going to click next. It says find the QR code on the back of the outdoor siren and scan it. So right here, there's a QR code that you can scan. They also have a QR code that comes in the box, so we're going to scan that QR code now. So once I scan the QR code, this is what popped up, and here it just says follow the instructions for each of your devices, add one device at a time. So I've got some other devices here with my Ring system, but I just need to pull out the battery tab, which is right here. It's this little clear piece, and then that's going to activate this. Push your battery back down, and it says right now it's preparing to add the device. You can see it working as soon as I pull that battery tab. Adding device, Ring Outdoor Siren, and it is starting to get set up. Device added. Tap here to finish setting it up. What room will you place your outdoor siren in? We're going to put it outside, so we're just going to click outside there. Give your outdoor siren a name. We're just going to call this custom and outdoor siren. Outdoor Siren 1. Click continue. Here it just walks us through the process. It says have a ladder or sturdy platform. You need a power drill if you're going to secure it somewhere, and a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to click continue. Choose your installation spot. Here they say place it somewhere high up where people can't get to it, as well as where it can be heard and seen by anyone passing by. Really, it's up to your choice. Maybe you don't want it on the front of your house. Maybe you want to put it on the side of your house. Maybe you want it on the side of your garage. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. We're going to click continue. And here it says complete a communication test. Hold the outdoor siren where you plan to install it and press the test button. Caution if you're standing below a ladder. Wait up to 30 seconds for the LED response. So what you want to do here is have your outdoor siren in the approximate location that you're going to set it up at. And then you want to make sure that it's going to have enough range and that it's going to connect. And so that's why we're doing the communication test. Now, in our case, we're going to be putting it right here about a foot away from us, so no big deal. But if you are having issues with range, you can always move it somewhere else, or you can just get a ring extender or ring alarm extender. So we'll include that in the links below. And that typically would take care of any issues with connectivity. Now, I haven't had any issues with this, but maybe if you got a brick home or a lot of concrete in your home, maybe it's possible you could have some range issues, but I haven't experienced that ever. So in order to test it, all we're going to do is press the test button here, and then we need to wait up to 30 seconds for a green response. So ours worked almost immediately, and I know that it works well because I've got Ring Alarm System sensors all over the place, so no reason that we wouldn't have good connectivity. So we can just test it again, and let's see. Yep, there we go. We got our green, and now we're going to click continue, so we're all set. Now it says mounting bracket. Are you installing it on a soft surface like wood or siding or a hard surface like brick or stone? We're going to put it on a soft surface like wood, and we're just going to do a installation here on one of the mock-up walls that we use. So I'm going to click continue here, and it says how do you want to power your outdoor siren? We want to use the D batteries for right now, so we're just going to click use the D batteries. And mounting your outdoor siren, we're just going to click continue here, and then we can test our siren. So I'm going to put the battery cover back on, and then we're going to test it, and then we're going to mount it on the wall. So to put the battery cover on, you put it back on the opposite way you took it off. So just kind of slide it in there, and then you're going to slide it down until it locks in place, and take your 3 screws and put it in the 3 holes here. Okay, now we're ready to install the mounting bracket here. And one thing I want to note is that you do have to mount this, or if you don't want to mount it, you're going to need to put some tape over this sensor right here. And that's because this is a tamper sensor. And if the alarm is taken off, it's designed to let you know someone's tampering with it. So in order to defeat that sensor, you would just need to put some tape over here, some duct tape or something, so that it thinks that it's mounted against a wall. Because if you don't, it's always going to think it's being tampered with. So that is a good reason to mount this on something. But if you're not going to do that, maybe you just want this to be loose and you're going to put it in a flower pot or something like that, you don't have to mount it. You need to put tape over the top of this. So now before we mount that, let's give it our test here. Now this is really loud, so I would recommend you turn the volume down here for just a second. We're going to press the test button here and see how it works. Test siren. Okay, it worked, so we're all good there, and we're going to click done. Now it's got other devices on my Ring account that I could set up, but I'm just going to X out of that and say skip device setup. So now in the home screen here on the Ring app, if we wanted to make adjustments to this device before we get it installed, you go up here in the upper left-hand corner and you can go to the menu, and then you're going to click on devices, then you're going to click on your base station, and then you can go down to your outdoor siren, and you can see right now it does say tampered, and that's because we don't have it attached to anything. Here it's just going to give you the status of your batteries or your battery pack and let you know what percentage those are on. You can look at your event history if it has been triggered at all. Your audio settings here, you can turn the volume to high or low, or medium here, or loudest, so all different options there that you can choose from. And then you can go back and you can also choose the duration, so you could have this go on for a minute to 10 minutes and then go back here, click out of that, and then we can test our LED in siren here. So I could click test LED and you get that light. You see that works. I could test LED and siren, but we know the siren works because we just did that. And then you can go to your LED settings, and here it says outdoor LED settings. Schedule the Ring logo to turn on and off automatically from dusk to dawn. Requires a battery pack or hardwired power source, so we don't have the power source or battery pack. We have regular batteries, and they don't let you do it with the regular batteries because it would run through the battery power too quickly with those regular D-cell batteries, but you can just slide it over here if you want. I would probably leave mine off, but if you want to, you can change that around. Here you've got your power options, and it tells you if you've got it connected, the hardwired or the battery pack, and gives you instructions if you want to change that, so pretty easy to do there. And then here you've got your device settings, and basically that's just your serial number and Wi-Fi connectivity, as well as you can change the name if you wanted to in there. And that's pretty much it. So we'll click on the event history, and you can see that we turned it off. We started an LED test. You can see everything that we've done here. So it will let you know what's happened with that. And then of course, if you just wanted to sound the siren, you could do so by clicking this, and it will sound right away. And then it tells you if you've got an alert. It says somebody may have tampered with outdoor siren, and that's because we don't have the back cover on, and that's what that little notification is up there at the top. So we're all set there. Now let's install this with the bracket. Now here we've got just a little demo wall that we're going to mount the Ring Outdoor Siren to. Now it doesn't have to be attached to studs or anything like that. This is just for demonstration. It's not that heavy. And even though it's got 4 screws, really you can probably get away with just putting 2 of them in. So we're gonna go ahead and just install this first one here, and then we're gonna level it out with the provided level right there. We got that first screw in, and now let's put in the second one. Make sure we've got it pretty close to level there. There we go. Okay, now we've got the bracket installed, we can install the Ring Outdoor Siren. To install the siren, just make sure you've got it right side up, and that your little arrow on this is pointing up as well. So we've got both those things going on, and you're gonna kind of put it on top of these ledges here. So it's gonna be slightly above the bracket, and then you'll feel it go in there. And once you've got it in there, you can then push down, it'll slide right down there. Now, don't forget there is one little screw at the bottom here, so we got to tighten that up, and that just keeps it on the mount, and it makes it harder for this thing to be taken off. But we will attach that one little screw there. We secured that screw on the bottom there, and now you can see we can't take this off. We can't pull it off. It is nice and tight there, and you're not going to be able to remove it. So we've got this installed 100%. Let's test it one last time and see how it works. There we go. We can see that notification went away that was telling us that it was tampered with. And now let's test it. We're just going to test the LED so you can see it while it's mounted, and we're all good. So we've got this thing 100% installed. Thank you for watching this video on how to set up your Ring Outdoor Siren, or how to set up your Ring Alarm Outdoor Siren and install it. If you like this video, please give us that thumbs up, subscribe, or click any links below if you want to support us. And go ahead and check out the description if you want to get that battery pack that works for this, and or any of the other Ring devices that are going to work with this. So take a look at those down below, and you can click right on those links if you want to get the battery pack and or power supply for this. And with that, we'll see you next time.